The Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra should top the upcoming Samsung Galaxy S23 range, and based on the rumors, it definitely deserves all the attention it's going to get. A replacement for the current Galaxy S22 Ultra. The Galaxy S23 Ultra sounds like it's going to be building on the advances made by that model. Most notably, that includes a likely boost to the main camera, as well as the annual upgrade to the chipset powering the phone. So in today's video, we are going to talk about Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra features. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Samsung will unveil the Galaxy S23 series at its Galaxy Unpacked event on February 1. The lineup is expected to consist of the Galaxy S23, Galaxy S23 Plus, and Galaxy S23 Ultra. The Galaxy S23 Ultra will put an end to one of the most controversial Samsung practices in recent years, the division of the flagship phone series into two versions, one with a SnapDragon processor and another one with an Exynos chip. Design. Leaked photos have now revealed the new S23 Ultra design, and just like the previous model, it will come with an S Pen inside, a near-identical design to the Galaxy S22 Ultra, with squared-off corners, a curved display, and individually embedded cameras on the back. That would also mean another embedded S Pen for your doodling needs, one of the most unique features of the S22 Ultra. That's not to say there are no possible changes. The S23 Ultra may be slightly longer and wider than the S22 Ultra, and also heavier, although only by hundredths of millimeters and a fraction of an ounce, so you're unlikely to notice. The display and sides may also be flatter too, which may please users who don't like tapping or writing on curved screens. A case comparison also suggests that the S23 Ultra will have larger camera lenses, plus lower power/volume buttons on the side. The screen will be a 6.8 2x dynamic AMOLED with 1440 resolution and 500 ppi. Protection on top will be Gorilla Glass Victus 2, a step stronger than the Victus Plus on the S22 Ultra. The S23 Ultra is said to switch to the latest generation Samsung E6 OLED panel technology, an upgrade from the Samsung M11 OLED panel used on the S22 Ultra. This should result in improvements in screen color cast and peak brightness. Samsung also sticks with a punch-hole style front camera for a discreet look. With a glass front and back, as well as an aluminum frame, the phone will use the same materials as its predecessor. It is also expected to have the same IP68 water and dust protection rating. Security. In terms of biometrics, the S23 Ultra is expected to use an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, which has proven itself to be quite reliable and fast enough. The phone will also support image-based face recognition with the front camera. This is nowhere near as secure as Apple's Face ID, but it also doesn't take up as much space as that system. Performance and benchmarks. The Galaxy S23 Ultra will come with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip everywhere in the world, finally ending the tradition of launching a Snapdragon model in the US and a lower-powered Exynos processor in the rest of the world. That's excellent news for consumers. Insiders claim the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is an absolute beast of a chip. Built on the latest and most efficient 4nm technology, it is rumored to surpass the GPU performance of the market-leading Apple A16 chip. It is said to come with a CPU with one high-power X3 core running at up to 3.2 GHz, two mid, a 715 cores at 2.8 GHz, and 2x a 710 cores at 2.8 GHz. Plus finally 3x power efficient, a 510 cores running at up to 2.0 GHz. It will also enable support for the latest technologies: Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.3, USB 4.0 storage, LPDDR5X RAM, ray tracing, and the AV1 codec. RAM is expected to be 812 GB. Display. Samsung is the market leader in display technology, and we expect to see its latest and most impressive OLED screen in the Galaxy S23 Ultra. There are rumors that the display will be the brightest smartphone display on the market when the S23 Ultra launches. The display is tipped to get a minimum peak brightness of 2,100 nits, which is significantly brighter than the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra and even the iPhone 14 Pro Max. During CES 2023, Samsung announced an Ultra Dynamic Range (UDR) display that's capable of reaching 2,000 nits of peak brightness. But it's unclear whether that panel will be used in the Galaxy S23 lineup. Leaker Ahmed Quader insists the Galaxy S23 Ultra will top out at 1,750 nits, though they add that brightness and colors on the S23 Ultra display will be higher and clearer than the Galaxy S22 Ultra. Unfortunately, it's possible that this model will also suffer from thicker bezels. This could perhaps explain the slight body size increase, although since the normal S23 and S23 Plus have flat displays rather than curved ones, maybe it won't apply to the Ultra. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now, let's get back to our topic. Camera. With a main camera, an ultra-wide camera, and 2 zoom cameras on the back, the Galaxy S23 Ultra remains probably the most versatile smartphone camera on the market. This year, the main camera gets a big upgrade. After 3 generations of using the 108MP sensor, Samsung is making the jump to an even more impressive 200MP sensor. And yes, you would be able to shoot 200MP photos, as insane as that sounds. But the default settings will still produce 12MP shots. A leaked photo of a Galaxy S23 Ultra case shows that each individual camera has also grown larger in size, which adds more excitement. Samsung leakers also say the phone will capture much better nighttime photos and videos, which also sounds very encouraging. Satellite communication. A report claims the Samsung Galaxy S23 range could get satellite communication for handling emergency messaging when a phone is out of traditional cell signal. If this sounds familiar, it's because Apple introduced emergency SOS via satellite communications with the iPhone 14. Like Cupertino's crash detection, it's not what you'd call an everyday feature, but one that enables you to send SOS messages in an emergency in areas without a cellular signal. And it looks like Samsung will ape its smartphone rival as, according to Korean site ET News, Samsung will be teaming up with Iridium Communications and its 66 low-orbit satellites to provide similar last-resort contact in an emergency. As with the iPhone 14, using satellite communications won't be like connecting via your regular network. Just as Apple only allows emergency SOS text messages and location sharing via the Find My app, Samsung's implementation will reportedly be limited to SMS and low-resolution image sharing. The latter, presumably, helps pinpoint your exact location by sharing images of what identifiable sites you can see nearby. Battery and charging speed. The Galaxy S23 Ultra also shares the 5000 mAh battery with 45W charging with its predecessor. This is also the same size battery as Samsung used in previous Galaxy Ultra models, so we don't expect huge changes in battery life. However, with the rumored more efficient processor, a slight improvement is likely, and those coming from an Exynos chip will probably notice an even bigger boost. Just like with previous models, there will be no charger included in the box, so if you don't already own one, prepare to spend a bit extra for a charger. Keep in mind that if you want the fastest charging speeds, you also need a USB-C cable, thicker than the average USB-C cable. The S23 Ultra will also support wireless charging at up to 15W speeds, and it will be able to reverse wireless charge other devices when you place them on its back. So that's it. Please like, share, and comment with your thoughts below if you liked this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.